Hi, I'm Kathy Baldock with Canyon Walker Connections, and I thought I'd invite you along to the place where I do a lot of my thinking. So I do a lot of research and reading and writing, but where I come to absorb it is this beautiful spot. So I've invited you along on my journey today, both in my walking journey and my journey with the book. And this is a tree I decorated yesterday. I kind of do this randomly in the forest, one on the other trail I hike on, and on this trail where I'm hiking today. So the progress of the book is where I'm following. I have no name for the book yet, but what I'm looking at is the different translations of the Bible, mostly after the 1946 Revised Standard Version, where the word homosexual was used for the first time. So I'm looking at the translation teams, and I'm trying to find the translation notes that were so easily available on the Revised Standard Version. And I'm finding that's just not happening with the subsequent versions. And also what I'm finding is the interpretation or the translation of Arsenic Koitai and Malakoi, which prior to 1946 had been more appropriately Catamite and Sodomite, one that's sexually and socially penetrated for control, and Sodomite, the one who's doing it, were translated in the 1946 version, combined and translated as homosexual, which was not accurate. So as information on human sexuality became more available, as we understood about who homosexuals were and what homosexuality is, we would expect, if this were a scientific experiment, we would expect that as information became more available, people would go back and reinvestigate their knowledge before that and correct it. But that's not what I'm finding. I'm finding as information became more available, the conservative versions of the Bible, in particular the ones written for the evangelical market, they kind of doubled down on the word homosexual. The ones that were called more liberal, they interpreted Arsenic Koitai and Malakoi as male prostitutes or boy prostitutes, things like that. But the more conservative versions doubled down and used the word homosexual and homosexuality. So that's where I am this month. I'm trying to find people that were on those translation teams or family members of the translation teams, because most of the members of the translation teams have passed away. So that's where I am investigating, and I'm hitting a wall on some of these translations. Some of the publishing houses are telling me those notes are not available, or they're so deep in the archives they can't find them. So that's where I am. And as time goes on, I'm going to be asking people, because I know so many well-connected people, can you help me find those notes as I hit the wall on them? So once again, Merry Christmas. I'll be doing a presentation somewhat on this information with my friend Ed Oxford at the Gay Christian Network Conference next month in Denver. And then I'll be doing a presentation also in Southern California in February and in Atlanta in February. So if you follow me on my website or my page, you'll get access to that. So Merry Christmas, and as I always say in all my pictures, hashtag home means Nevada to me. This is just a beautiful place to live. Merry Christmas. Me and my tree. Thanks. Bye.